Hi, I'm Tugg, a bull terrier. When I first thought about this web series and how it should start, I thought I could do that with animation. But then I thought the best way to start isn't with animation, but is to start at the beginning of my story. So the beginning is a good place to start, I think. My life didn't start out so well. I was really sick as a puppy, and finally when I got to be about 4 months old, I was so sick that the people who had me just laying in their backyard didn't know what to do with me. So they took me to the highway, and this is what happened.
Oh my gosh, that's the worst looking dog I've ever seen.
He does look bad. I'll take him back to the shelter and see what I can do for him.
It's a bad one. I think he's burned.
I couldn't see what was happening because I had infections so bad that my eyes were swollen shut. But somebody picked me up real carefully and took me to a place they called a shelter. I could hear the officers coming to my cage and telling me things were going to be okay and they were going to do what they could. They even said they'd take me to the emergency doctor, but when I got there didn't seem to be very good news.
I think he's too far gone. Just put him down.
Thank goodness Mommy and Daddy didn't take that advice and took me to their vet the next day. He looked me over and said I had a chance to make it. So Mommy and Daddy took the medicine my doctor gave me and took me to my new home so I could start getting better. With lots of woof and care and rest, I started getting better every day. I also learned that bath time was good because a special medication washed off some of the scabs I had. I learned that big yards are good for playing in and sidewalks are good for resting on. Big porches are also good for learning how to have big adventures in a safe place. But sometimes you have to go out into the yard to have real adventures and learn to woof flowers and howl at things and bark at things and roll around in the grass and defend against stick monsters and porch swing cushion monsters, because they're bad. Soon, I was feeling so good that I discovered I was something I didn't know. I found out I was a superhero. Being a superhero is a big responsibility. When I got my first cape, it even came with a superhero manual. Most of the pages were blank, but it did say, you need to write the best superhero manual for you because all superheroes are different. Oh, and one more thing. It doesn't matter where you came from, it only matters what you do with what you're given. Every day, life can be an adventure, if you want it to be. And I think it's better to have an adventure every day than just to sit back and let stuff happen. After all, adventures are a whole lot more fun. It might have looked like I had things stacked against me at first, with none of the odds in my favor. But if you just keep trying and doing the best you can, you'll get through it. Just look at me now. Don't forget about me, eh? Oh, that's my little brother Ajax. Yeah, he might be bigger than me, but he's still my little brother. But that's a story for another day.